One of the biggest questions I've been constantly asked recently is what's the best way to farm the Renegades Heavy Sniper Refurbished A499, mainly because it's easily one of the best weapons for boss damage and is never getting nerfed, or others like the M-17 Fast Talker SMG, plus any of the Equilibrium dungeon weapons like Conspiracy Honed, by far the best special ammo sniper in the game. So today I'm going to show you exactly how to farm for these Renegades weapons as quickly and efficiently as possible, whether you're a new or returning player looking to catch up to the current DPS standard, or are simply wanting to know the methods, including how to get guaranteed shiny versions with accelerated assault. And the best part is everything I describe in this video will remain true for years and years to come due to the game being end of service. And if you enjoyed today's guide and want to see more like it, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. But without further ado, let's get into it. First of all, a big prerequisite for earning the main Renegades weapons is to actually own Renegades. I believe you can get one or two of them for free, but further to that, the best way to actually farm for them is gated behind the activities from the DLC, just so you are aware. Second, every single one of these weapons can be found for sale inside of the Tharsis Outpost social space located in the Lawless Frontier. The all-or-nothing pulse rifle can be bought from the Tharsis Reformation Syndicate, the modified B7 pistol hand cannon from the Totality Division Syndicate, the refurbished A499 heavy sniper from the Piker Syndicate. Then outside in the main plaza, off to the right-hand side of Spawn, there are vendors for the Compact Defender sidearm, the Uncivil Discourse hand cannon, and the M-17 Fast Talker SMG. All of these weapons will cost you credits, and a key thing to note is that you must first reach rank 2 to be able to buy the Syndicate weapons specifically, these being all or nothing, the modified B7 pistol, and most importantly, the refurbished A499 heavy sniper, which you will need rank 2 in the Pikers for. So if that's what you're prioritizing, be sure to ally yourself with them and rank up to level 2. The easiest way to get rank 2 is by completing your weekly priority contracts, and after that, any contracts pertaining to the Syndicate you're allied to. For a full guide on how the Lawless Frontier works, check out this video here, but assuming you are rank 2 and can purchase the weapon you want for credits, here's what needs to happen next. Note, if you get a Syndicate to rank 5, they also offer half-price weapon purchases up to 3 times daily, but this isn't essential. Regardless, you will be wanting lots and lots of credits because this will be the main way to obtain rolls of your desired weapon over and over again. So, how do you farm credits most effectively? Ever since Renegades released last year, there have been some optimizations made to the overall farming loop, of which I will be sharing in detail here today. And with regards to farming credits, it's all about maximizing the number of credit lockboxes you find during a run of Lawless Frontier, because then once you extract, you'll come out with the highest number of credits. And for the farm, you need 2 things. Number 1, the Recon Shank Renegade ability. Number 2, any vehicle ability like the Falcon or Eager Edge Sword to traverse the maps faster. But this isn't essential. The goal is to hit every single hidden chest on any given Lawless Frontier map before you go about doing the main and side objectives present. And in order to find the locations of every chest, use the Recon Shank at the beginning of a run, then every single hidden chest will be highlighted on your HUD for the remainder of the run. This is step 1. Step 2 is optional but provides a faster overall credit gain. Running this circuit with a coordinated team can actually triple the amount of credits you earn because of how lockboxes work. Let me explain. Lockboxes earned during a run become part of a shared team inventory. So if, for example, I open a hidden chest and I get a credit lockbox, and my teammate opens the same chest but he gets a weapon lockbox, both of us will now receive additional credits and a weapon each from the end chest when we deposit our lockboxes. It's not that only I would get credits and my teammate only gets a weapon, we both get the contents of both boxes because it's a shared inventory. So knowing this information, going back to the example, if both myself and my teammate open a hidden chest and we both get a credit lockbox, we now have 2 credit lockboxes shared between the both of us. And then if we introduce a third teammate, we might even get a third credit lockbox to drop too. And now we have triple the credits we'd normally get from the end chest. The point is, doing this farm solo is already more profitable than simply playing the activity out normally, but doing it with friends that also open the chests with you is far better because they then have a chance to contribute to everyone's overall loot pool at the end, making it even more lucrative. But I know it's kind of hard to get people on to truly optimize this farm, so now I'm going to show you an abridged live example of how the farm works, mainly so you can get a crystal clear picture of what needs to happen. Okay, so I've just loaded in, and the first thing I'm going to do is equip the Recon Shank ability. So I'll just go with the Recon Shank. I have an Eager Edge Sword for movement, so I don't need the Falcon. In fact, I'll go with the tank just for anti-invade because this is a contested job right now. Let's go with the missile loadout. So as soon as you're in, pull up your ability menu and just drop a recon shank, and then once it arrives, we should get a good idea of like where the chests are on the map. As you can see, it's already populating where all of them are. I'm not sure if it does the entire map, but as you can see, they are going to remain on our radar, and what we're going to do now is just begin opening them. And maybe we'll do a montage of me opening them for what lockboxes we get. As you can see there, we got a small dark matter lockbox, but I'm going to open this one instead here, and this is going to maybe give something else. There we go, there's a credit lockbox, and now we're just going to keep cycling chests. There might be 1 or 2 chests that I miss, but I'll get most of them. And also, if you're doing this on a contested job, invaders aren't really like too much of an issue. They'll just go away eventually, even if you end up dying to them. Just focus on what you're here for, which is credits, lockboxes, so on and so on. So we got a chest from this too. This might give us a credit lockbox. Yes, it did. So again, I'm just going to call in my recon shank here and just keep looking for chests. We just got credits straight up out of that one. And also, this is something I didn't mention before this, but if you have a keycard, which I don't have for this one, but these chests, I believe, can drop credits as well. So if you have a keycard for a map, just go and do that map and burn the keycard, because that's just more optimal. And right now, I am in the match-made version, so my teammates are just doing the activity for me. If you're doing this in a group, obviously it's going to be maybe a little slower, because you're all going to be doing this chest route, but that's okay. So that's a medium credit lockbox there, which is quite nice. And keep in mind, I started on around 2,100 credits, so we'll see what we get at the end. Seems like the recon shank ran out, so I'm just going to call a new one. And these are quite easy to re-obtain, by the way. As you can see, there's a Renegade ability chest over there, which is going to help us get our ability charges back. And you get 4 charges of the recon shank if you fully upgrade it, which is not very hard to do. I've kind of wrapped around near to where I started the run over here, so I'm just going to keep wrapping. There's a chest over there that I didn't get. Hopefully my teammates will get it. I'll pop 1 more recon shank here just to be sure. So there's 2 chests over here. I believe those are the ones we just opened. Down here in this map, I remember there's also a key code thing. Sometimes there is a chest behind this wall. You can get like the clearance codes to unlock these doors if you rank up your syndicates. Obviously there's no chest there that time, but that's okay. So yeah, sometimes you get duped out by the chest that you've already opened. They still show a marker, but I think at this point, pretty confident that we've opened most of the chests. What I'm going to do now is go back to that bonus objective that we left alone. So we just finished the bonus objective. That's going to give us more Renegade charges, another chest as well. This should give us some credits and maybe a credit lockbox too. A dark matter lockbox instead, and no credits, so no luck. That's okay. Now we're just going to continue doing the activity because most of the chests are gone. And by the way, those icons are the keycard room, so if you're not sure where a keycard room is on a map, again, just use the recon shank. It's quite nice for that. But I'm just going to finish out the activity now, and we'll see how many credits we get at the end of the match. Side note, smuggle missions are maybe the worst for farming just because they take longer. This cargo loading stuff takes quite a long time. This is just the one which happens to be my priority contract right now, so it's kind of smart to still do it because you get a bunch of credits from your priority contracts as well. If I take a look here on my map, you see that completing the priority contract rewards 1,000 credits, which if you factor in discounts is actually 2 weapon focuses. So that's pretty good. You also get lockboxes and credits from these bonus objectives as well, scattered around the map. So just make sure you hit those. Basically, if you've ever played Helldivers, you know how the best way to play Helldivers is to like clear the map before you exfil. This is essentially that. Just do everything on the map, as in every single chest, every single bonus objective, do it all, and then you'll get the most rewards at the end. And it's not even that much more effort. Plus, if you have more teammates, like I said, it's just more beneficial. Okay, mission's over, and we're going to deposit all of our lockboxes, 24 lockboxes here. But keep in mind, this could even be up to double if you did this with either 1 or 3 teammates also doing the same thing because of the stacking. But as you can see, we got around 2,000 credits from all of that. And that could be even more. And that's pretty good. It took us around 18 minutes for the whole mission. We started on around 2,100 credits. And we now have 6,400. So we've gained around 4,500 credits in 18 minutes, which is pretty good. What daily? Overall, the run you just watched took me around 18 minutes and I earned roughly 4,500 credits. Not bad going, and it's certainly better than just playing the activity out normally, because, reminder, the idea is we want to squeeze out as many credit lockboxes as possible. Now, let's say you're targeting the heavy sniper Refurbished A499. Take the credits you earned and head straight into the Piker Syndicate, and simply spend to your heart's content and pray you get the god roll or shiny roll you're looking for. The drop rate for shinies / versions of the weapon with the accelerated assault origin trait seems to be around 1 in 20 pulls, which is a bit stingy, but if you think about it, that's around 20k credits for a guaranteed, in air quotes, shiny version. And speaking of shinies, how do you get these to drop as often as possible? As a reminder, every single one of the Lawless Frontier weapons has a low chance to drop with the accelerated assault origin trait. You'll know if you got one of these special versions because they come fully pre-masterworked, and you ideally do want these versions because accelerated assault provides an additional 6% damage when the perk is active and reduces heat buildup even more, therefore letting you fire your weapons for longer. And there is exactly one guaranteed source of shinies, and the rest is just random chance, 1 in 20 thereabouts, like we discussed earlier. As for the guaranteed method, assuming you have finished the Renegades campaign and the initial Lawless Frontier questline post-campaign, each week all 3 of your characters, if you have 3, will be automatically given a new quest called Territorial Prophet. This quest is going to task you with completing Syndicate contracts and depositing dark matter ingots in Syndicate war chests. And fair warning, this does take a good while to finish, usually around 2 hours of playtime. When you're done, returning to Spider will give you a random guaranteed shiny weapon. And if you have 2 other characters, the quest will auto-complete on them and award 1 shiny weapon each to your respective characters' inventories. You'll have to search around, but as you can see from the clip, when I completed the quest on my Titan, I got an M-17 Fast Talker. Then when I checked my Warlock, I also had a M-17 Fast Talker sitting there, and then on my Hunter, an Uncivil Discourse as well. It's a pretty bad system since sometimes you won't even notice you got the weapons, but at least you've got me to tell you that this is how it works. Other than these 3 drops, getting shinies is pure RNG chance from either direct weapon purchases or from weapon drops at the end of Lawless Frontier runs. Just keep grinding and eventually you'll get one. Lastly, if you're looking to improve the gear tier of every single weapon or armor piece you earn from Renegades content, Spider offers a gear tier upgrade which unlocks upon reaching rank 5 with any given syndicate, improving the tier of all drops by +1 tier. Definitely recommend going for this while farming if you're only just starting. That's it for the main Lawless Frontier weapon set, but if you're after something like the Conspiracy Honed Sniper from the Equilibrium dungeon, this is how to farm it and the Equilibrium weapons in general most effectively. With the changes to the feat system in Monument of Triumph, adding feats to raids, dungeons, or Pantheon, or in this case Equilibrium, not only improves the tier of gear you get, but also the amount of drops too. And by simply putting on token limit, phase limit, and encounter challenges, which are super easy by the way, you now get 3 tier 5 drops per encounter completion. And assuming you have the dungeon focusing upgrade as well, earned via the main dungeon quest, this could potentially mean you get 3 drops of whatever weapon you have focused per completion. And the best way to farm, simply farm the first encounter over and over again because it's quick, the challenge is simple, only kill the red guys with the speeder bikes, and it's easy to run back to. With this method, you'll earn your god rolls in no time. And note, unlike the Lawless Frontier weapons, the dungeon ones cannot roll with accelerated assault. In summary, the best way to farm Renegades weapons is by directly purchasing them from their respective weapon cases in Tharsis Outpost, which requires credits, and the best way to farm credits is by playing Lawless Frontier with the Recon Shank, opening every secret chest you can see, then finishing the activity, preferably with friends because you can double or even triple dip on the rewards. For Equilibrium weapons, repeat the first encounter with max reward score to earn 3 tier 5 drops per run, ideally with your desired drop focused, and that's literally it. Make sure to rank up your syndicates so they offer daily discounts, and remember to buy the gear tier upgrade from Spider once you reach rank 5 in any syndicate of your choosing. If you have any questions, please be sure to drop a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer, but that about does it for today's guide. I hope you found it helpful and good luck on your grind. A lot of these weapons are particularly potent, especially both of the snipers, so they are very much worth chasing. Anyway, that's all for today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now, dear viewer.